Have you seen this chubby little ugly duckling in the produce department? It's kind of tucked in there and you may just walk right by it, but you need to stop and take a second look. Give this little baby a try. This is celery root. It's also known as celeriac, and it actually is celery root. The celery grows up from the top, the roots grow down here, and when you're shopping for a celery root, you want to find one that's firm and really heavy for its size. If you can find one that still has the green celery coming from the top, that means it is so fresh, grab that one right away. So when you bring the celery root home, because it is a root vegetable, it keeps really well in the refrigerator. You can just loosely have it in some plastic in the refrigerator for 2 weeks and it'll be just fine. When you're ready to prepare it, you do need to remove this knobby, ugly skin that's on it. And that's so easy to do. Just take your sharp chef's knife and cut both ends from the celery root so that you have flat ends. And you'll see that it's really just a really nice creamy color on the inside, and the flavor is kind of a combination of celery and parsley, a little bit citrusy. It's really delicious, but the texture is more starchy, like a potato, and the smell is wonderful. So celery root, just go all the way around the root and take the skin off, trying to leave as much flesh as possible behind. So first I'm going to cut it in half. And they're really hard, so be careful as you cut. Use a nice sharp knife. And if you want to just eat this raw, it's beautiful when you just take ribbons of it, take your peeler and just get some nice ribbons and add it to your salads. It's really delicious when it's combined with apples and pears and walnuts and maybe your favorite green too. It's really good. So yeah, you can eat it raw, just make sure it's really nice and thin. Now you can also cut it into wedges and roast it just like you would potato wedges. And maybe you like to make roast chicken, just put these wedges right in the oven with your chicken, roast it, and it's delicious. You can also boil them, cut into chunks, with your potatoes and mash them up with potatoes. They just add such wonderful flavor. So there's lots of great ways you can use celery root. Give it a try. You are going to love it. Pick up that ugly duckling next time you find it in the produce department. I'm Sue Doden, sharing good food for Good Life 365.